what's up, Dan? Quick demo video for you for your Crimson Sister by Korbanth. As you know, I just got this done today, so we'll go over it, and this won't be shipping out until I get your Bane done, and then they'll ship together. So I'm hoping to, I absolutely will get that done within the next week, since I already told you that I would, and I'll stick by that. But this one is installed with, it's basically a double install, but it's running off a single battery. So it's got two Proffie V2s in it. You've got CC sabers here on both sides. You can see that in the light. So those light up, but it's NeoPixel ready. And then I put a 9-strip pixel accent on each of these side windows. So basically just a piece of BTF strip like this. And I put it inside the chassis there to light these up. And then I put a copy of your config file on both of the SD cards, even though that they're identical. But I did put a copy on each one. So you can see what I did with the accents. And then you can build off that if you want to. This takes two 7/8" blades, and I've got those here to demo, but you will need a few tools. You'll need, of course, an Allen key for your blade retention. So you've got a blade retention right here, and then you've got another one right there. That's easy enough, pretty standard. But then you'll need a small Phillips head screwdriver, because we want to take the panel off right here. Now you take the panel off here to get to the battery. I made it on this side where these fins aren't, right? Because you flip one side open, it flips open like that. But when you fold them back, you know, I put the boards over here because you won't be getting to the board as often as you do the battery. So we want to take these two screws out right here, which we'll do right now. They are kind of small though, so just be careful when you're taking them out that you don't lose them. Just takes a couple seconds to take them out. So once we got those out, this panel comes right off, and the only thing you see here is your battery compartment. So this takes a 21700 battery that I will provide you, just right here, and a 5000 milliamp 21700, and it runs both of these boards, both blades, and the NeoPixel accents. You've got 24mm Smuggler's Outpost speakers in here, and they are facing the sound venting, which is inside the fins. You're not gonna maybe not see it in the light. Yeah, you can see it there. There's 3 vents right there, and you've got that over here as well. You can see that there. They're facing up towards those vents, so you get the best sound possible. So we're gonna take this battery and just throw it in. Spring side your negative here.
I don't know what's got second sister thinking you're so important.
Once we've put that battery in, we can take this panel and lock it down, and that's what we'll do right now. A few steps involved in getting the the battery in and out, but that's just the nature of this particular saber. You don't have to wrench down on them. Just make sure they're nice and snug, and they'll stay in place for you. This is the second one of these I've done. The first one had the aluminum fins, and then of course this one you have the black fin version. Super cool. But anyway, on this particular sound font, it's Second Sister. I've got this particular stuff going on in the windows when the saber's off. So you can see what I did there with the LEDs. And then they do a fast run forward when the saber's on. You got nice shine through right here in your windows, and on the other side too. And then those LEDs are lighting up, and so are these.
Being a Crimson Jedi, no setback is too fun to bring you in.
So yeah, if you didn't want to, have both of them on.
Team C.
Whoops.
Inquisitorious.
Your activation buttons are on the same side. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to figure out which is which. I didn't want to mark them because I didn't want to do that to your saber. But if I was you, I might just put like a little nick in the aluminum right next to the activation switch. So one's here.
She likes her souvenirs.
And then one's here.
She likes her souvenirs.
And of course we got auxiliary on the opposite side. just like that. Let's throw some blades in this guy. So like I said, they take two 7/8 inch blades. This blade's so tight I'm not going to use the blade retention. I might have to though on this other guy. Yeah, I will on this one. This is my older blade. No biggie. And I will try my best to get this on camera. So we got those blades locked in, right?
Being an inquisitor taught me no setback is too great to bring you in.
Of course, you could fold these out if you wanted to. Got your LEDs right there. So I put battle mode on your config. You can hit both sides with battle mode and blade lockup if you hit it right in the center. And then you'll also see that blade animation or that LED animation right here that shows you got lockup. Just like that. Now just tapping each one for blaster deflex. Even with your blades in, you got nice shine through. I'll take this and fold this in and twist it off.
Being an inquisitor taught me no setback is too great to bring you in.
And we'll take the blades out. So yeah, that's how that works. The motion controls are really cool with a double setup because you can get these blades to go off at the same time, and usually the preons will be the same, but this particular font has a few different preons, so you kind of get them randomized, which is no big deal. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing to take the battery out, right? So we just want to take this panel off real quick. So we got the panel off, we got our battery right here. The battery fits in kind of tight. So what you might want to do is just take you a tool like this with a flat end on it and go from the positive side, which is over here, and just pry it out real quick. And it comes right out just like that. And then I'll put this panel back on after I get done with this video. But when you take this other panel off to access your boards, you will notice that I put one piece of electrical tape across the entire thing and covers both boards. I didn't want them touching the inside of this panel, and I didn't use any E6000 to hold them down because I knew that you'd be messing with the config. But if I were you, after you got this to where you like it, I'd put a little bit of E6000 on the sides of those boards and press them down into the chassis and let it sit overnight to cure, and it will hold them fine, and you don't have to put that tape on there. I just didn't want anything happening in transit, and then also while I was demoing this Saber. So yeah, that's my only suggestion there. But other than that, I mean, that's how your Saber works. Let me know if you got any questions, and I will try to get that Bane done ASAP so I can get these out in the mail to you. All right, thanks, man.